Linking strategy and capability for innovation call for context, to understand the internal context and understand the external context. So if we start with the external context, we have key drivers. And inside these key drivers, we have the organization. And around the organization, we have other organization. That is what we call the industry. And when you analyze your own capabilities, you can also analyze the industry's capabilities and how well you go along with them and can compete or collaborate. And around the industry, you have key drivers. When analyzing the external key drivers, there is a framework called PEST-led that could be used. The P stands for political, and that means driving forces that are political, that could be either advantage or disadvantage to the industry. That could be, for instance, trade barriers, it could be election coming up, regulations, etc. Then you have economical key drivers, typical interest rate and volatility on stock markets, etc. Then you have social key drivers that also could be advantage or disadvantage, and that has to do with typically how the society is structured and behavior. Then you have technological key drivers, typically disruptive technology. Legal, which is very much about regulations and compliance. You have environmental, that has to do with the environment. And you have demographical, typically population, age, gender, diversity, and so on. When you're analyzing the market dynamics, the industry, you can use Porter's 5 forces as a model. In the middle of that model, you have the rivalry, and I have added the flip side of that as a 6th force, the collaboration force, which today is quite common when you work in networks. Then you have the bargaining power of the buyers, the bargaining power of the suppliers, threats from substitutes, and threats from new entrants. If you use this model together with external key drivers and you try to figure out how can you meet and use the dynamics on the market, then you can also use your innovation profile to utilize as much as possible based on your strengths and not your weaknesses.